ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 541. I'm your host, GBD, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by the god of... Shipwreck, help me out here. S'mores. Wombat.
I did have s'mores recently, so that's appropriate.
Right. That worked a lot better than god of whores, which is what I was...
Yeah, I've never had it. I have no horror experience, to be perfectly honest.
It's great. Let's get that out of the way in the first minute of the show.
I think I've only seen like an actual street prostitute once.
No.
Yeah. In Manhattan, I like, because I could, I have the recall seeing said street prostitute, but I'm pretty sure only one time in my life have I seen like an actual like almost cartoonish street prostitute.
Right. They're probably not that, they're not on the street anymore in Manhattan. It's just too expensive everywhere. And like you can't even be hanging out. You can't afford to even be hanging out on the corner, I think. You never been to Amsterdam?
Yeah, and it was kind of that.
Right.
I've never been to Amsterdam, no.
No, because then you can just walk down the street. They have like they're in like glass windows. Big, they stand in front of big windows.
There's a famous Police song about it.
What's it called?
It's called Roxanne.
Oh, is it? That's a...
Yeah.
Oh, well. I saw her in Amsterdam.
Yeah. Did she put on the red light?
I don't know. I didn't. I just looked. That wasn't too appealing for me. Anyway, I know Shipwreck wants to talk about all of his prostitute experiences.
Mm-hmm. I've seen them.
You have seen them.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good. You have them in Cincinnati?
I was going to say Memphis. Seems more like
that is where
town.
I've seen them. Yes.
Yes. No offense to our listeners in Memphis.
Y'all need a date?
That was a great Memphis accent you just did.
Come on back now. You hear? I'm a whore.
Exactly
You whore?
what Memphis, Tennessee.
Come on back
like
now. You whore?
Don't forget to go to that burger place that doesn't change the oil.
I don't get that.
That's all. That's it. That's Memphis, right? That's all they got.
They've got some ribs.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And Starbucks.
I'm trying to think of other notable. They have a pyramid that's a Bass Pro Shops now.
And Graceland.
Graceland, yes. Graceland's fantastic. Everybody go visit Graceland.
I've been to Graceland.
GP, go to Graceland. Get your ass to Graceland.
Mm-hmm. Memphis,
I
Tennessee.
don't think it's on the list.
The Mississippi Delta is shining like a national guitar.
Well, you just went somewhere, Wombat.
Yes, I did. But not to Graceland. I went to the Rocking Horse Ranch. And it was a lot of fun. And I was there last week.
Did you rock some horses?
I rode a horse in the mountains.
Was the horse laughing?
The horse seemed a little angry that someone was on top of him.
That's what I always feel like. This thing doesn't want me on him. Also, it smells bad. So it's like two things.
The smell was fine. It's the largest
I would like to ask the horse about that, to be honest.
It's the largest horse ranch in the Northeast, whatever that means, wherever they
Means they have
demarcate.
2 horses.
Our horse riding like group was 100 horses.
It's too many horses.
It was way too many horses. It was like by the time the front of the line got to like finish the trail, the back of the line was like halfway done.
I don't like places that have a lot of people and horses. There's two things I don't like: a lot of people and a lot of horses. This place has both of them.
There are definitely a lot of people there, but it was a lot of fun. It was nice. You would actually like this place, GB.
I don't like horses. I don't like horses.
Well, we went snow tubing, and we played ping pong.
I like
the
ping
tables.
pong.
The tables seemed new. They were German and blue.
Oh, they're not German, but what were they?
They said made in Germany.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
and they were blue. And I made a note of this because I knew you would care.
Right.
And it was in a place,
What's the German
this
ping
is
pong table. Let's see.
I don't know,
German.
but this is solely for you,
Yeah.
Cheapy, because I know you've been to Ballosity
No, I haven't. What's that?
in Laser Bounce.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know the section of Laser Bounce where you shoot the balls? They had that there.
They have. Wait, what is that? What do they have?
that area of laser bounds where you shoot like the foam balls at each other. That whole like gated pavilion.
I don't like that.
They had that whole thing. No, but not for you, for your child.
Oh, who cares what he wants?
Mm-hmm. So they had that whole setup there. Like I'm just saying, things to do. We played mini golf. We played ping pong. I won trivia 3 times.
It was a Kettler, right?
There you go.
Kettler.
Sure.
Yeah, that's good. Cool.
I won trivia 3 times.
So I was following that on Twitter. That was very dramatic.
Yes, I got lots of prizes.
Were people groaning by how long did it take before people started groaning?
It got to a point where, and here's the thing: so they only have 6 buzzers for the trivia.
I know where this is headed.
So they ask families to kind of like pair up. And the first time we did it, when we did the Jeopardy, it was we hadn't won anything yet, so it was like us and this random dude from Brooklyn and his son. So, and I just, I'm good at that, so I swept that. Literally swept it. It got to the point where they had Final Jeopardy, and I bet the minimum was $50, and I just bet the minimum because I knew no matter what I bet I was going to win.
What were the questions about? Just anything?
It was like a Jeopardy board. They put up
okay.
a digital Jeopardy board, and you said, "I'll take entertainment for $200." Not Alex.
Uh-huh.
And it was like science and art and basics.
You know science and art?
Yeah. I know an art.
Wow.
I don't know. Mm-hmm. So there
Art
was
Garfunkel?
that, and I won that.
Not Art Garfunkel.
And we won that, yes. Not Art Garfunkel. And I won a mug, and the kids won cowboy hats. And then the next one was ad slogan trivia.
Great.
And by then it was, there was a guy there who's like, "Didn't you win Jeopardy yesterday?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Okay, great. I'm on your team."
Smart guy. And you hadn't even told him that this is like your bread and butter right here.
Yeah, well, the joke was because I started to answer all the questions, and the host lady actually said to me, she goes, "You need to get off the couch and get a job." To which I said, "I have a job. It's in advertising."
And shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and then the hotel lady.
Right.
And
what do you know?
And then there was music trivia, where another one of the guys who I played against in Jeopardy and played against in the ad trivia was like, "Okay, we're on the same team."
Nice. They know.
And he actually was better at the music trivia than I was, so it kind of worked out. And so I won 3 things in a row, and then my wife won the blackjack tournament that they had later that evening.
Shit.
So she won a T-shirt and prize money. So by prize money, I mean a $5 gift card to the hotel gift shop.
Wow. Enjoy that giant Hershey bar.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we bought stuff, way too much stuff. Right. And they fed you a lot, and the food was really good. And, there was bunk beds in the room so the kids didn't fight over sleeping. And there you go. It was very busy and a lot of fun. And now I'm back to work and normalcy, and it sucks.
Nice.
Welcome back.
Yeah, exactly.
I hung out with Shanafan.
That's nice. Did you take him to the Rocking Horse Ranch?
No, but I took him to Ichiran, the new ramen place that opened up by Penn Station.
How is it?
Do you know how much a bowl of ramen costs there?
I do, because you posted it online.
Oh my God.
I'll let you go.
I knew ahead of time that it was ridiculous, but a bowl of ramen in Japan would cost $10, $12, $10, usually around $10. This one, it was closer to $30.
So what made it $30?
Nothing.
Like, was there something?
No, it's all cheap ingredients. There's no reason. The rent made it $30.
It wasn't like Kobe beef or something crazy like that.
No, you wouldn't put that in ramen.
I know you. I'm not saying
this is Ichiran. Oh, so Ichiran is a chain in Japan, and it's known for having very strange seating in that it's a long counter, but it's separate. Each seat is separated by like a stall, like a divider. And
like
so it's like I would say urinals.
It's like that, sort of. And the idea is that you can focus on the ramen, and you order on a piece of paper. You fill out like how hard you want your noodle, and how salty you want it, and stuff like that.
All right.
And am I turning you on, guys? And
Just really concentrating on this ramen.
And the other thing is that you never see the servers because you're basically facing a curtain, and the person will just grab your order from through the curtain.
So how many times in your life have you seen Shanafan?
Never. Once today. I mean, once that
Okay.
trip.
That's why they went to this place.
Yeah.
So why would you take him to someplace where you have zero conversation?
No, it wasn't like that at all. It's the idea.
There's just no eye contact. You can
It's
talk.
not. It
just
wasn't.
no eye
Like,
contact.
it wasn't like that at all. It's not like that. The idea.
Did you have a safety stall in between you two?
No, and Ty was there too. And then we went to the auto show
Did
afterwards.
Ty get the small stall?
The small. This was a short urinal.
Yeah.
No, they're all the same. It wasn't like that divided. It's the idea, I think, is that in Japan you're drunk and eating ramen at like 4 a.m, and you don't want people to see you. You don't want the waiter to see you as a drunk fool, and you don't want the people sitting next to you to see you like slobbering over your ramen and stuff.
You know what else is a good idea?
What?
Not being a drunk fool.
But these places are open all night, and that's how they make money. So I think they just that's what this place is known for, and they brought it to New York, and they tripled the price.
Yeah.
But it was for Shanafan. I wanted to take Shanafan to a place that he could never. He lives in Michigan, and you're not going to get that. You're not going to get authentic ramen in Michigan. And he was very excited. He didn't know how to use chopsticks, so I had to teach him how to use chopsticks really quick.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. But he picked it up like super fast. I'm a good teacher.
Two
that's
sticks
why.
that you grab food with. It's not that hard.
Well, it's with eating ramen. It could be tricky. The noodles.
You just kind of
if you've never done it before,
grip it and slurp.
See, this is when the stall comes in handy because he could have just hovered over.
You used his hands?
No, he could have just moved forward into the stall.
Put his stubby sausage fingers right in there.
Anyway, so we did that, and then we went over to the Javits Center for the New York International Auto Show, and we walked the show and had a good time. And it was fun to meet Shanafan. It was cool.
Nice.
And then he had
Glad you had a good time.
He had a good time in New York during the rest of his trip. I heard. Big fan of New York City now. It was his first trip.
What did you do in the last week, Shipwreck? Anything fun?
No.
Excellent. I just didn't want you to feel left out.
Right.
No, I did not do anything fun. I did play this game that we're going to talk about next from the show feedback, though.
God of War?
No, not that one.
No, the other one.
No.
No, and I played it too, so I guess we'll get to that.
Wait, I have some big news.
What?
What's the big news?
Huge news.
Oh, that's right. You have to talk about your... Oh, you'll let you tell it.
We got a new door.
That's exciting.
And it has a smart lock on it.
I can't wait for the Russians to open the door.
It's not that smart, though. It's
yeah, that's what they tell you. Because the Russians don't want you to know that they can open your door.
the Russians. Yeah, all right.
You're going to be standing there and all of a sudden, Das Vidanya.
If they wanted to come in, they could just, take a brick to the giant window next to the door. It'd be a lot faster than trying to hack the door. But anyway, Ty loves it because not only can he open and close the door by himself and lock it, which he couldn't before because the last door didn't really work, but he can unlock it just by putting in the code, and it's pretty cool.
Cool. What's the code?
1, 2. It's cool. You can, use he's got an app, and you can. I got the Schlage Smart. People want to know about this stuff, believe it or not. Mm-hmm. I got the Schlage Smart Sense because I figured they're a lock company first, and they're not just like some startup. So, and it was well reviewed and secure and all that shit. But it's basically just it's a keypad that you can put in a 4-digit code into, and you can assign different codes to different people and have them only valid for certain days and times and all that shit. You can get push notifications for who's opened the door and all that kind of everything you'd basically expect. The one thing you can't do, which I thought that you could do, was you cannot have it set up so that it just unlocks automatically when you approach the door. which I thought it could do that from your phone. But apparently, the Apple HomeKit does not allow you to do that. It's like they deem that a security issue, because if somebody gets your phone, they could just walk through your front door.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
But I feel
I'm with Apple on this one.
But if somebody gets your keys, they could also walk through your front door.
Well, but your keys don't have your address on them usually.
Yeah,
But their
and
phones
stop
are
with your-
locked,
and
though.
stop with your
Well, but what if they got your phone when it wasn't locked?
just because someone could have your key and unlock your door doesn't mean the smartphone auto lock thing should be dumb too.
I guess.
I think a lot of people, at least I don't know if you can still do it, but a lot of people just
Don't lock their
ignore
phone.
that code, right?
Yeah, I used
They
to.
don't lock their phones.
I like to do that until I couldn't.
Right.
They made me do it.
Right. I remember telling my parents and in-laws that you have to do that now.
Yeah.
They were very upset.
Anyway, so far the door is good and the lock is good, but it's only been like 2 days. So
Good. I hope that door gives you a lot of happy days.
opening and closing. It's very weird every time we go and open and close the door, because it just works. So you're expecting to get ready to do some work, and then you realize you're just opening and closing a door. It's pretty cool. What a life.